Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast here of MLB The Show 18 here on the Viper TV here, franchise mode. This is game 24 of our 162 run. This is the finale against the Baltimore Orioles, and the series right now is tied at a game apiece. We unfortunately lost the last time out, so the series is tied. So either way, this will be a great exciting game here. And for those that want to know, here is the American League East standings. I'm just going to do this quick here. As you can see on the left side of your screen, we lost last time out, so we lost a game where we went to a game and a half to 2 games, so actually a half a game. So actually it's really tight. It's really interesting right now in the AL East right now here in my franchise mode, where the Red Sox are in last place, but they're only 2.5 out of first, and the Yankees are the top dogs. So it's going to be, at least right now here in April in our season, it is very interesting, and I will show you guys the calendar after we get done with Baltimore. We actually go to Fenway to play Boston for 3, and then after that we'll go to Detroit for another 3 heading into May, and then we go back to the Trop. So either way, that's pretty much all the news. On today's matchup, we got Jake Faria on the mound for Tampa Bay versus Dylan Bundy. I think I pronounced his name correctly, hopefully. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get the lineup set up here, and we will get this game started here. Either way, the lineups are set up here, and we are ready to get this game started here. I did make a change for the finale here, as well as we might use this going forward. We'll just see. I put Batista and Gomez down a little bit more bottom and brought up Miller. So either way, I'm going to let the commentary do the commentary. I will jump on at the end, give you my post-game thoughts, and run the highlights for you. Either way, hope you enjoy, like, and subscribe. And
Thursday night baseball.
Here we go, everyone.
Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Dylan Bundy starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up now, Denard Span, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 3. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He went deep in the contest last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beckham onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit and give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Carlos Gomez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Two down, runners at first and second. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Machado is there. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are in front 1-0. Jacob Perea is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing 1 hit, and he pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Tim
Here comes the
Beckham.
first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So striding in, Danny Valencia. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Hechavarria. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Here's Hechavarria now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jesus Sucre.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesus Sucre. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Trey Mancini, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Trey Mancini.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Joseph. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron, a base hit in his first trip. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Rasmus. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The 1-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1. Dribbled up the line. Barehanded at his knees. In time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
For the Orioles, first baseman, Kenny Valencia.
So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And this throw gets away from him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles lead one, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Carlos Gomez.
Leading off with the ring, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Echeverria now. And he'll take a look at ball one. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. The 1-2. In the dirt here. The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays 1. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. To short. And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Adam Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Span is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jesus Sucre. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jesus Sucre.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Beckham is up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Left center, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Middle of the night now for Memorial Park. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Span is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Beckham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
The batter, first baseman,
In now, Danny Valencia. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jose Bautista.
Corner. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Carlos Gomez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. Last time through was a base hit. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Takes this the other way to right. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones on the move. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side. To his left, Beckham. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready for another shot now. Jesus Sucre, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. To his left, Beckham. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 3. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
Sergio Romo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. line to the right side. Gomez is there. 2 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sink.
Jones swings and hits it very well to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. 1 away.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Kobe Rasmus.
Ready for another chance. Colby Rasmus. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. And that misses inside. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35, Brad Rock.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 4.
C.J. Cron.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Rasmus. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Scope onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-3 in favor of Tampa Bay. In now for the O's, Danny Valencia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ryan Weber is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ryan Weber.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Manny Machado now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Fielder, Ray Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Valencia at second. Machado at first with no outs. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jonathan Scope. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Popped him up. Sucre is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Matt Duffy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Blyer has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Jesus Sucre, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall, a base hit. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. 1-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Sucre over at second. Worth on at first with nobody out. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 7 and the Orioles 3. Jason Worth will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 28.
Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37, Alex Colomé.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Worth. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Span at the track, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
and you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph.
Caleb Joseph.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 1.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Started that swing a bit too early. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tampa Bay rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob Faria takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Alright guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video here as we get ready to start the post-game, run the highlights, and give you my final thoughts. Out of the gate, we got on the board first. We got 1 run, and
1 error. They left 7 minutes.
Yeah, we just got 1 run, and
For the Orioles,
we kind of blew it afterwards. The defense wasn't as sharp today as like it could have been, and pretty much after that it was real close. What kind of helped us get on the board was the solo homer you're seeing right here with Brad Miller. Brad Miller's homer, Batista's home run is what helped us win the game today, and a little bit of luck there in the end to get a couple more runs that gave us a little cushion, and gotta give it to Rasmus on getting that home run and Baltimore trying to stay in the game. Span almost got it. He almost robbed it, so that was pretty close. Just could have been there just a hair sooner. He would have got it. So Jacob Faria didn't do too bad today, and it was just an exciting series all in all. You know, I'm happy we got the series win. It'll help us tremendously in the standings, and it's only beginning because we got the Red Sox coming up next. We go and do a 3-game series at Fenway Park, so the excitement's going to continue. I think we won the last series in Fenway, so we're going to see if we can make two series wins in a row, hopefully. So we'll see, and subscribe everybody if you really guys enjoyed this content, and like the video, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this video if it was or wasn't the outcome. Either way, I'm signing off for now, and I once again hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm talking too quick. Until the next video, so long everybody.